the rumored next console details, because oh boy, we need this. The new Xbox, codenamed Magnus, is expected to be more powerful than the PS6 and feature an RTX 5080. And the PS6, codenamed Orion, is expected to feature a Radeon RX 9070 XT. And then both are expected 2027. Why? It's so unnecessary, dude. We could literally stretch these current hardware for years.
If you thought they stretched this current generation a long time, there's gonna be no reason to buy these these new consoles even 2 years from now.
True. Because I legit, unless I'm dumb, which we already know I am. I can't think of any games this generation that's pushed these two consoles to the limits right now. I don't think there is one. Like for PS5 and Xbox Series X, specifically the X, I can't think of one.
The only things that have been that have kind of brought it down a little bit is PlayStation exclusives. On the PS5 they look great, but the problem is then they come to PC and
true.
And then people see what the game can look like, and the consoles can't match what higher end PCs are able to do.
That's fair.
The next generation is looking to be able to capitalize on that to make it closer than ever. But that's the only real complaint is because some podcasts I've listened to, like they talk about PS5 games that they played, and then they're like, I'm probably going to play it again when it comes out on PC to see what it's actually supposed to look like.
That's fair. That's actually super fair because
that seems to be the main complaint.
Yeah, that's unbelievably fair because I haven't bought it yet, and one day I will because I've played this game at least 5 times so far, and I'd be more than happy to play the 6th. I've been meaning to buy the first Spider-Man on PC just because of like how it looks and like the FPS and stuff for it. So yeah, no, that's totally fair.
Yeah, that's the main thing is it looks great for what the console can do right now.
That's fair,
but they can't push it the same way that a PC can.
Yeah. I will say, like, while 2027 just feels like feels too early because it feels like we're just getting past the last generation, over this last year. I will say Xbox does need to 100% move on.
Xbox needs it. PlayStation doesn't really need it.
Yeah, PlayStation doesn't need it, especially with the Pro out there. Which is a very useless console unless you are only playing PlayStation. Then it has its value. But Xbox needs it because they need to get rid of the Xbox Series S. Like they need to be able to move on from that because it's just caused nothing but problems. It's great, like you've said before, great for the consumer, bad for the industry. So it's like they need to move on from the Series generation so they can move on from that decision.
The problem is when Xbox does release their next console, the only way to get away from it is to release the next console and immediately end support for it, which
it'd be hard to do.
It's like that's the only way they're gonna actually
be able to
move on from it. But all that's gonna do is generate a shitload of bad press.
Oh yeah, I mean, no matter how they're gonna approach that next console generation, like Xbox is up shit creek without a paddle. Dude.
Pretty much,
like there's no good way to address it. Whether if it's cut off support for the series immediately start seeing new games go to just that console, and then the other one come out later, or go down a rabbit hole route of okay, can we release Xbox S versions of games and Xbox X versions? There's no good way to go about it.
No.
There's not. They really shot themselves in the foot with the S, dude. What a great idea, but I appreciate you for being consumer friendly, but boy, that was that idea did not work.
The problem is, it's even if they end support and only make new games for the current console, that system doesn't even really exist anymore because of Game Pass.
True.
Because it's like if it's on Game Pass, they're gonna have the only thing they're gonna be able to do is confuse it even more by they'd have to add additional tiers to Game Pass,
which they will,
or like additional confusion in how the games are listed, because right now they already distinguish between 360 games, one games, and series games, but most of it is just Xbox games.
Yeah,
is how they refer to it. So it's the only thing they can do is whatever they call the next one, have those only available on that newer system,
right?
And the newer system and PC, which just gonna piss people off.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's no good way out of it. Like they've shot themselves in the foot completely. There's no good way to get out of it.
I was about to say the mix of the series plus Game Pass is going to haunt them for all of eternity.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to also say this: like, even though it's going to be bad press and it's going to be a nightmare and pain, I fully expect, like, when we get that new Xbox, like, I think we're going to see one of the fastest turnarounds of a console generation getting canned. Like, in terms of like, hey, we're going to be shutting off online servers and the store. Like, yeah, usually it takes, even the Wii U that was one of the shortest ones. That was like, what, 3 years into the Switch life, they really started shutting things down, something like that. They moved on pretty damn quickly. I mean, I think it could be in that realm. I really do. Like, I think like 3 years and it's like, yep, get out, go get the new thing or whatever. Like, I think it could be very quick, especially when you look at like kind of similar to the way Nintendo looked at it with the Wii U. It's like, we don't have a high player base on these consoles anyway. You know what I mean? Like, we just don't. I mean, the Series S we do, but like at the end of the day, like these things sold like shit. It's like, it's whatever. All they can do now is just really deliver on the next console and try to bring people over to it.
The only problem is with all the hardware that they're going to put into it to make it as powerful as it is.
$1,000.
It's going to be $8,000-$9,000.
I'd be shocked if it was like under 800. Legit, I'd be really shocked if they hit like a $700 price tag. It's gonna blow past 600. I'll tell you that up front. I'd be shocked if it stayed below 800.
Yeah.
Which that's just diabolical at that point. At that point, it really is just go ahead and go PC Master Race or something. Just go firm it or something. You know,
that's the thing is that like when they do move on, there's not really going to be a reason for me to have an Xbox anymore because with their new Play Anywhere mentality, everything's available for the PC. So if I really want to play it, I can just play it on my PC.
Right. I don't know. Either way, 2027, I guess we might start seeing some new consoles for no reason. We do not need them. Don't buy them.